How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to talk about SafeMoon today because so many people are asking me how to actually buy it, and I'm going to come with the easiest way of buying it. Now, I will put timestamps on the bottom of this video to get where you need to go. Now, right off the bat, this isn't the most cost-effective way, but it is the fastest way, in my opinion, and the easiest way. Now, in the future, they are going to have a SafeMoon wallet, which I think will be much easier because we'll have the fiat on-ramp, which means you can just, hook up your credit card or something like that, or your debit card, and you can put it right in the system and then buy SafeMoon right from there. Today, we're going to go over how you can actually transfer it, and I'll walk you through all of that. I've been just telling other people to view other channels because it's been really easily laid out on other channels, but I keep on getting more messages about it. So we can see a lot of people are searching how to buy SafeMoon, and we have a lot of people that just don't know how to do it because it's not the easiest thing to figure out at first. And with that being said, we still have 1.9 million holders. So I'll talk you through how to actually set it up, how to buy it, and then we'll go over some of the tokenomics towards the end. I suggest listening to that. So I should say too, a lot of people are pretty polarized on SafeMoon. Either people love it or they hate it. Just know I'm not a financial advisor. I do own a very small amount of SafeMoon, but I hold a lot more Cardano. I hold a lot more in stocks. I hold a lot more in Ethereum and Bitcoin. So this is just a very small part of my portfolio. So just keep that in mind because you have to be willing to lose everything that you're investing in SafeMoon. And last thing, I would love to make you some free money, and it helps me out too. If you guys want, there is a link down below to Webull to get some free stock. I appreciate that. If you want to deposit $100, there's also a link down there to BlockFi in case you want interest rate on cryptocurrency. And if you want to join the channel, I do videos on SafeMoon pretty often. So if you want to stay up to date with the news that's going on in SafeMoon, I definitely hit subscribe. So the first thing you have to do is actually download the Trust Wallet from the App Store. You can just type in Trust Wallet. It's this one, Trust, Crypto and Bitcoin Wallet. Open it. From there, you won't have all these different coins here, but you'll have to go into the upper right-hand corner to add them, but I'll tell you how to add them here in a second. From there, you have to go to your phone browser and actually type in trust, dash, or / I'm not sure what that is, but you can see it here, browser_enable. So there's not the browser section of Trust Wallet automatically in there, and you can see it there at the bottom left, so bottom second to the left, and you'll need it because you'll need to transfer BNB over to SafeMoon. So from there, you can go in that upper right hand corner, you'll add SafeMoon and Smart Chain BNB. That's going to be really important. From there, you're going to click on BNB and then hit buy. Now again, this is not the most cost efficient way of buying this because Simplex you do have to pay a fee to. It's a third party provider, but it is the simplest way. You don't have to go and exchange through a lot of different apps. So it is the easiest way, in my opinion. Then you'll type in the amount that you want to put in there, that you want to buy in BNB. You'll hit next, and then you'll put in your card information. So they do ask for some personal details, but Simplex is a pretty big company. I feel comfortable with it. Now, of course, do your own research and all that kind of stuff, but then you'll get your BNB. It can take up to 24 to 48 hours, I believe. For me, it only took probably 2 or 3 hours, but it will eventually come in. From there, you go over to your browser, hit Pancake Swap. You might have to search for it. Go to V2 Exchange. Then you'll select BNB, and then you'll select SafeMoon. You can put in however much you want to convert. In a moment, you will actually have the pop-up that says, do you understand that there's a fee? There's a 5% fee redistributed to all existing holders, and then a 5% fee used to add liquidity. So you have to remember that. You have to accept it. That is a fee on the front end and the back end. So it is something that kind of hurts when you buy it, but it is something that's nice because it does pay you over time, and I'll show that here in a second. But then you'll go over to that upper right hand area where you can change the settings. You need to turn the slippage onto 12, and then you can confirm swap, and then it shouldn't take too long. For me, it took maybe not too long. It probably took like 20 minutes, but there is a BNB fee, so you have to pay fees a lot in this kind of thing. Hopefully with that SafeMoon wallet, it is cheaper. And then make sure that you have SafeMoon and Smart Chain up in that upper right-hand corner, because otherwise you won't see SafeMoon necessarily. Some people are like, where's my money? And then you can actually see Tokenomics at Work there, where you can refresh the page and you can actually see more SafeMoon over time. Now that works because of the tokenomics behind SafeMoon. So if you don't know, there's that 10% fee on the front end and the back end, 5% of which go to reflections. So that's something that I've talked about before on my channel, that 5% actually goes to existing shareholders. So let's say someone sells $100, that 5% of that $100 will go to the existing shareholders in the form of tokens. Now, not everyone sees this right away. They're still working with a lot of different exchanges. Now, in the Trust wallet, you can actually see that real time. Like I said, you could just refresh the page and they're given to you all the time. But in other wallets, I know people are worried because they don't always see them update, but it should be something that they work on. A lot of these exchanges didn't have this capability before, so they're adding it and they have to kind of change how they do everything. So you have that 5% reflections. In addition to that, they burn 2.5% of tokens. They start with 1,000 trillion tokens. Now they've burned about 414 trillion tokens. So this is one of the reasons that some people don't actually like SafeMoon. Two things on this front. One is that they have these in one wallet. They're worried that it's too centralized, that they need to decentralize it. The other thing is they don't like the price, that the price is so low. They think it's kind of like a psychology trick that people put it so low because then people are excited and then they could buy like $10 million or $15 million worth of this token, as opposed to something like Bitcoin where you buy like 1/100th for $500. So a lot of people don't like that, but some people really do like that. And then 2.5% in addition to the tokens that are burned are then going to a liquidity pool. So that's kind of how the tokenomics works. So you actually get passive income. Assuming the price even stays the same, you get passive income from other people selling or buying. Now, the whole point of this was that the people that created SafeMoon didn't like that there were these large fluctuations in price in crypto. So what they wanted to do was they wanted to create a token that actually rewarded you for holding on to it and kind of penalized other people for getting in. Now they talk more about the rewarding side, but they kind of go hand in hand here. Now, I have talked about this on the channel. So one video that I made recently, how much money you can make holding SafeMoon through tokenomics, I really suggest watching that. I'll put it up on the end screen, and it kind of talks about how much money you could actually make through tokenomics, how you could actually 2.5x your money in a year just based on today's volume. And I kind of go through an example of that, showing how that could work. In addition to that, I've done some other videos, so I do really suggest subscribing. I go over the news. I go over how to become a SafeMoon millionaire. I talk about how it could hit 1 cent one day depending on the volume and the burn and the market cap and that kind of stuff. And I just go through a lot of the different news. So I would really suggest following the channel, subscribing. I really appreciate that. Again, there is that link down below to Webull in case you want some free money. Like, you could buy millions of SafeMoon with the free money you get on Webull. So I really do appreciate that. It means a lot. There is a link down there too in case you want to join my Patreon and see what I'm buying in crypto and in the stock market. So you guys can definitely check that out. There are over 2,800 people in there. So if you're interested in that, I would definitely suggest joining. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.